do they do what is called expository teaching, which would mean that they go verse by verse through books of the Bible, right? Preferably entire books, but at the very least, if they're teaching you a passage, that they would go verse by verse in the passage. Why this is so important is, especially if it's through entire books, is it forces the preacher to give you the exact context that everything is in, right? You're actually understanding things holistically instead of just this particular topic.
Yeah.
Because what I would say probably the majority of evangelical churches do today would be what is called topical preaching, which is, hey, we're going to be talking about relationships today. And so then they find a bunch of verses that have to do with relationships, and then they do a sermon with a bunch of stories and conversations and jokes on relationships, instead of, hey, this is the text that we're reading today, and I'm going to teach you what this text is saying in context.
Yeah.
And that prevents people abusing the scriptures for their own motive, trying to make their point, which can easily happen when you cherry pick, what you want to do. But I would say that's something to look for. Or when you walk in, are they teaching you verse by verse out of the passage, or is it purely topical?